Hey guys, working on this 2020 Volvo VNR. Yeah, VNR. I'm going to be showing you how to remove and replace the washer fluid reservoir. It's actually located behind the batteries in here. Now, this one, I don't exactly know where it's broken, but it's leaking, so I'm going to pull it out. New one's about 300 bucks Canadian. So, Volvo, you can go lick a toilet seat. That's absolutely ridiculous. I feel bad for those owner-operators out there, but we're gonna get it fixed here. I'm gonna do a repair on it because we're not paying that. So, first things first, there's a big cover right here. There's a step that's actually covering the batteries. So, that thing's gotta come off. There's a couple of these things you just lift up and pull down. I'm sure you know how to take the battery cover off. It's fairly simple. Once that comes off, there's a bar that goes across to keep the batteries in place so they don't fly out when you're driving down the road. And there are 15 millimeter nuts that hold those on. This one's seized on there, so I just literally moved the whole bar out of the way because I'm not dealing with that right now. And then I'm gonna take a picture of the batteries so that I know how to wire them back together so that I don't forget when I go to put them back together. But there you go, it's on video. And yeah, I think the terminal size is probably 13, maybe 14. Yeah, it feels like a 14. Okay, I'm gonna get a 14, take these off. Yeah, that's sick. Alright. Gross. Cool. Now, should be able to get this bracket's got to come off. There's our washer fluid reservoir. So we got a dead man switch right here, and I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to just try to undo these bolts, the main bolts for the bracket, and maybe bungee strap it or ratchet strap it up without taking everything apart. So it looks like everything's 13 mil. I'm gonna go grab a socket and a ratchet and some ratchet straps. All right. Oh, come on, Volvo. It's 12. It's 12. Oh, it's nut and bolt, my favorite. When you're using somebody else's toolbox and you just need to find a wrench, come on! I need a 12 mil. 12, 14, 10. No, 12 with a 13 mil nut on the other side. Don't drop the nut. All right, we have come to the realization that the washer fluid reservoir is bolted to this bracket. So the bolts that go through for the washer fluid reservoir are slightly longer than the outside ones that actually hold the bar, hold this thing to this thing. Just cutting this. This is a ground wire, it goes right to the frame. You cut that, it buys you a bunch of room so you can actually move this whole thing up. Also, if you don't have a pair of these, ask for them for Christmas by your significant other or brother, sister, mother, grandmother, relative, homeless guy. I don't care. Yeah, get this going up here. Over the road a little bit. Now if you take a look underneath, You can see we've got, looks like 2 hoses here, a big one and a small one. And then we've got electrical connection that goes to the pump in the back. So I think I'm gonna undo the hoses first and then we'll do the electrical. And I'm gonna see if I can just get this up, tilt it this way, slide it out. All right, so the lovely engineers here that designed this, actually it's probably just the people at the factory. They like to put the clamps on backwards, facing away from you. Keep up the good work. Us mechanics love that. It's a challenge. So the big one is gear clamp style hose retainer. The other one's just zip tied on. The smaller one's zip tied on. Now the electrical connection for the pump itself actually has an intermediate connector located right here. And if you just cut that zip tie off, it gives you access to that. And you can just unclip it. You just lift up on this portion here, lift that up, should unclip. Now, once I get this thing off here, I just gotta muscle it off. All right, so there is one more hose that's on there. I didn't know if that one goes to the pump or not, and it does. Yeah, it goes down to the side. There's a zip tie holding it on. We're leaking. Okay, that's it. That's our tank. Now, where this thing is leaking, I have no idea. We can see it's been puking out the back there somewhere, so I think I'm just gonna give this a little wash. We'll fill it up, put it in the bench. We'll bench test it. Okie dokie. That's where our leak is, right there. You can see these marks. I don't think those are supposed to be part of the tank. That's supposed to be smooth. So wherever that sits up against, I guess there would be that bracket that sits in front of it. Something's been etching its way in there, and that's no good. So, in my opinion, that's a manufacturing defect by Volvo. Piss poor design. But what do you expect for $300,000? Come on, guys. All right, we're gonna fix this. I'm gonna empty this out. And I'm just gonna put some epoxy on there. We'll get it scuffed up, put some epoxy on it, let that cure. And then I may put some sort of a shield or something in front of that just so it doesn't happen again. Roughing up the plastic. We want something that the JB Weld can bond to and really bite to. If you have a really smooth surface, it can't bite to anything, has a tendency to fall off. Arts and crafts time. Now we are using the JB Weld, JB Quick Weld. So this usually sets up in about 6 minutes, I think is what the advertised time is. So you have to be somewhat quick with it, but allows you to finish the job sort of and get it set up to be installed sooner, which is nice. And you basically just scuff up the surface, mix it up 50-50, get it in there, get it roughly where you want, and it'll sort of settle into place. That's the nice thing about it. You have a bit of working time with it, and it will, it'll just settle into place into all the little cracks and crevices. You can see how smooth it is over there, where our leak was. Very good, we got it all JB welded up here. Everything's somewhat cured. So we're gonna go put this thing in. I just trimmed out a piece of heat shield and just gonna make sure everything's looking cool. We can just set that in front of there so we get no more chafing. It can chafe against this. and we'll just put it back together. Always confirm your repair before putting everything back together, as a pro tip. Alright, looks like it's holding up quite well. I'm gonna say that's a success. So let's get this thing back in. Boom. So tie that bad boy on there. Get this thing situated back under here. Let's go this way. Something like that. Yeah, you're right. Maybe it was rubbing like on there.
Do those two little fins pop into anything down there?
Yeah, they do. There's little slots.
Dump it.
I need to. Where's my shield? Right here. I need my shield, man. Otherwise, it's not gonna work out so good. Kind of sucks because it's like a blind spot, you know? Okay, now I think I need those brackets. I need some hardware. Sorry, a little difficult to see now. If probably not worth it to go buy some of this stuff. You could just use like soapy water if you want. But silicone spray for rubber. I preach it in every one of my videos. No way, bitch. I'll spray it though first. Oh yeah. Goes something like that. With a new zip tie, of course. That's cool. Double zip tie. Oh, it's gonna be a bitch. Okay, just watch these things. Obviously, we're squishing down the plastic bracket on the back, right? So don't cram them on there extremely tight. got these ones done. We just have to do our outside ones. Got some kick. Okay, this mat goes in here. Now you see these slots. These battery hold down bars, they just go in here like this and they turn sideways. And that's that. So just keep in mind that's how they go in, that's how they come out. So that mat goes in there, like so. And I'm going to stick these in now. Okay, we'll get our batteries in there. All right, batteries are in. Negative post toward us. Get these nuts started on here. Wherever the other one is, I don't know. I think it was. Just like that. Oh, definitely a 14. Just snug. Okay, now I can put this one, I'll do this one. Oh, we gotta put the bar on first. Whoops. Almost forgot. Let me just wipe the 7 pounds of grease off of there.
Now move those two over.
Now you know. Yeah, this back one, careful you don't put your ratchet on that and short it out against this. Just saying. And then I guess this one needs to come off and put that other thing. Right? Whatever the hell that is. Yeah. Okay. Get our little caps on there. Keeps all the dirt out. No, I'm just kidding. Beauty. What else do I got? That step needs to go on, but I think that's pretty much
Tighten these
it.
guys down.
Yeah, did I? I think I did. I mean, that's pretty good. You don't want to tighten them too much. They're just a plastic case, right? So if they break, you're in trouble. Is there a hook underneath of that? Definitely is. Boom. Just like that. I think that's pretty much it. We'll call it a video there. Got any questions, throw them down in the comments below. Be glad to answer them. Let me know what you think about that. You know, should Volvo be paying for that? Recall it? Service campaign? Who knows? Subscribe for more content. Go check out all our other videos. It really help us out. And we'll see you in the next one.